Here we go. Brand new setup for our podcast.
All the gear, no idea at its peak. I honestly think this is an extension. No, this is possibly to do like we've done, and many people do, is you purchase better things thinking you're going to get a better result.
Golf clubs. Imagine that is the sole reason for purchasing a new golf club is, this is going to make me better.
I want to be 20 yards longer. Give me the new shaft. I want a stiff shaft. But the
swing's
reality
still
is,
terrible. You're going to go.
It doesn't matter if you miss the ball. Well, it's not going to go any further. Like, I've missed the ball several times recently. That's not even a joke. Played golf for however many years. Stepped up and I've missed. Well, when I say missed the ball, I haven't like air shotted. I've just chunked it about 5 yards before.
Yeah,
it hurts.
It's pretty.
But it's probably because my 5-iron isn't £200. It was because it's a regular 5-iron. But if I bought a £200 5-iron, I'd probably hit the within 5 foot. Nothing to do with my swing.
Nah.
But the reality is we've pitched up. We've bought a little bit more in terms of the equipment because podcasts where
sound
it's at.
is the premium, isn't it? With a podcast, you don't want to sound like
we usually do.
Yeah,
but
terrible.
The thing is,
echoey and
I never knew much about podcasts. Probably for the last 2 years or something. It sounds silly. I started off with audiobooks, which obviously aren't podcasts, but started listening because I wanted to learn more. And I used it almost like as car uni, I called it. And in the car, I'd listen and I'd learn. And I had a journey of 20 to 30 minutes each day, always in the morning. Didn't listen to it on the way back. That's when I switched off, put music on again. But used it as a time to learn. And as I was doing it, I was listening to more and more books, and it was great. But sometimes they were like start, stop, and you're picking up and you're trying to remember where you left off. But sometimes these bite-sized podcasts are 20 minutes, 30 minutes. They're like absolutely spot on. And I'd like listen from start to beginning, get loads of information, learn something, read about it further if I wanted to further learn about it, write it down, share with people. Podcasts are pretty cool. I think much cooler than I thought they were.
If they have a key point and a takeaway that you relate to and you want to learn, then perfect. 20 minutes, say a lot of them are around about between half an hour and an hour, but they cover a lot of subjects, or they're like bite-sized, 10 minutes, maybe 20 minutes max, but cover one single topic.
Talking TUF and 10. Could be a thing. Probably should be a thing because we
TUF
do
10. Yeah.
I mean, we talk quite a bit, and we do sometimes ramble, and that's all good as well. Because
I think the earlier podcasts, if you listen back to some of the ones we've done on our Talkin TUF podcast, are pretty terrible. But
I'm not sure they've improved that much.
There's great content, but there's no structure. And we've carried that on quite a long time.
That is our next step, right? We've basically bought the gear, right? We've got no excuses. We've got the setup. The next phase is structure. So, covering the 3 points, potentially, having a main subject, probably would help.
Edutainment, so making people laugh, but also learn something in the same time.
I love the fact that, especially when you listen to these, it sounds like people are just rambling on. We do just literally ramble on, but I know for a fact that proper podcasts, like real live ones, have structure. They talk about it before, they plan things. It's like anything. We talk about it all the time. You have to plan to get a result. Yet, we come in front of these mics and literally just chuck it out there. And that's cool. I guess.
I think we've got a lot of things in our head that we were just trying to pull down and actually talk and teach people.
Bolts hitting us.
Yeah.
But as you say, if we have a bit more structure, a bit more plan, we'll probably progress a little bit further, a little bit faster. So yeah, you can cuff things, right? Don't get me wrong, and you can probably get a result, and it might take you years or whatever. But if you get more of a poignant plan and you dig into it and hit it hard, people can get more out of the podcast, right? And if people get more out of the podcast, they're probably going to listen. And if we're more direct with it, we probably don't have to speak for an hour, more like half an hour.
Well, it's about filling that seat as well and getting someone who's really knowledgeable about a subject, talking about what they know to us, versus definitely us trying to talk what we know.
Yeah, I mean, it's a little bit tougher at the moment, obviously, with all the little bits and bobs going on. We've said that time and time again. People are a little bit more cautious of doing what they're doing. But soon we'll have people in the seats sharing different things. I think it's always good to know what people want to hear, learn from. We've got, obviously, there's so much to talk about. That's the crazy thing, right? Sometimes it's raining in and you literally get one subject and it opens up another door and then another door. And it's like, I reckon I could do
hours.
Yeah.
Like,
I think
you could do an audiobook.
A 24-hour charity Talking TUF. Easy, no drama. You could bring different people in. I'd keep going. Just load me up. Coffee, Haribo.
I think it'll have to be done.
Well, I don't think anybody would listen to it for sure. Or it'd have to be chopped up into 48 half-an-hour episodes, and people are like, "Is he still talking?"
Yeah.
Yep. That's my strong point. Not strong. because you should really listen.
What is the world record for a longest podcast or someone speaking for the longest amount of time? That's something to look at.
Imagine if
Could you beat it?
A world record.
World record holding speaker.
Chatting complete crap. World record. I mean, I've got to be up there with it. I'd be a challenger.
I reckon there's some sort of clause where you can't pause for a certain amount. You know, if you pause for a certain amount of time, that's the record over. So you have to. You couldn't just completely like talk like I'm talking, not actually ever stop and do it for 48 hours. But you'd have to maybe take.
Imagine if you were Busta Rhymes and you could do what he did.
But how do you eat?
How does Busta Rhymes eat?
Well, he does his track and then he eats, but he doesn't do it for.
Yeah, fair enough.
He does it for 3 minutes, I think, and then he.
But he literally just.
That is impressive.
And then he says one word that you hear, and then what you do is you listen back to his track. By the way, if anyone doesn't listen to Busta Rhymes or hasn't listened to Busta Rhymes, just listen to him, even if it's not your interest or your sort of flavour. And he goes through and he goes, banana. And then you're like, oh, sweet, I can sing that. And then you listen to the track, you're like, banana, and you say banana really loudly so people think that you've just literally done like the 100 words he's done.
Give me some more.
Nada.
No, I mean, I was just saying that's one of his.
Oh, right, one of his tracks. Yeah, that was one. That was. Oh, right, yeah. I thought you meant spit more lyrics, hence I went for it, and it went well. Obviously,
it's lucky we got the spit guard there. To be honest, on there.
Wow, that coffee him a little bit. You know when you get a little bit.
They can hear it. They can hear the dryness in your lips.
Oh, it's disgusting, isn't it? Yeah. You have to be lubricated more. I'm chapping away. So
yeah, world record speaker. That is something to do for maybe 2020.
Gotta be honest, if it's longer than like 3 or 4 hours, which I'm guessing it is.
I reckon it's probably a day or more.
There's definitely. I think someone like Greg James or someone like pretty radio-y has done
to be
charity
fair,
events.
They've done 24-hour radio shows.
And they've probably done it really well, rather than just being complete. Yeah. Mind you, though, say if you had interesting people here, I've just got a host, or you've got a host, or do you know what I mean? It's just got to be. To them. Just ask questions, isn't it, really?
I suppose you've got to talk, that's the thing. You can't just be saying.
Yeah, I mean, I'd probably have to get
you've got to have someone in to talk to them, and they've got to sit here again.
Yeah, it'd be tough talking to nobody for 24 hours. Or, even better, that could be a world record, imitating multiple characters in an invisible scene, and you're talking to nobody, but pretending to talk to people.
So you're different guests.
Yeah. And welcome here now, Busta Rhymes. And then you do Busta Rhymes' voice. So you're talking for both people. That's impressive. That is. It's also slightly
weird.
Very odd. I mean, if you can do it, I'm questioning if you've got split multiple level personalities. Anyway, so yeah, I mean, this was just a little test. Hopefully it's been weird and wonderful and creative.
Hopefully it sounds good. That's the main thing, right?
I'm hoping though that you've twisted one of the knobs wrong.
You've got helium voice.
Yeah.
Although it's recorded, it sounds normal. You're actually, when we play back, it's like.
I did
chipmunk.
it once. I tried editing a video yesterday. Actually, it's something I learned. Love a little share, by the way. I was editing a video and thought, I'll speed it up just so it gets shorter for a different format. Did it. Pressed play. Completely forgot. Obviously, my voice was on it. It was like. Once again, weird Busta Rhymes. But it was like, oh wow, that's. I would have loved to have shared it by accident, and everyone all the way through because I was sped up. It was, and even at like 1.25 of the speed,
sounds.
You
strange.
just get high pitch and something like this, and it's quite.
I actually listen to podcasts and audiobooks on slightly faster speed, not to that point, but just to because. Yeah, just get through them a little bit quicker. And a lot of people have pauses and it's quite slow. So, yeah, chuck a little bit extra playback.
They're probably
speed.
more relaxed. I think that's probably what it is. They're just probably more relaxed.
Especially audiobooks, yeah. So, and yeah.
And when you become more relaxed, they're kind of like, wow, I don't have to cram all the information in. I know people will get it. Because they're planned, they'll get points across. They'll step by step take it, and it goes like that. Versus us who are thinking, right, we've got to try to get this in 30 minutes. Never do. 45 usually. Mm-hmm. And we're trying to get everything in, cramming. We've got to keep going, because we've got to keep it interesting. Whereas reality is, it's probably quite nice not to just hear you rambling on.
Simple.
Cool. Right. Well, anyway, that wasn't really technically a Talking Tough podcast. I don't even know if it's going to go out. I don't know what's happening. It's just a bonus round.
Wow. And then we'll wrap that up.
Did that just make a funny noise because we both went loud at the same time?
You did pop the old B.
I think it was like a... Oh, yeah, that. Wow. Mm-hmm. Oh, God, I won't do that again.
It's because you got too much bass in your voice.
So bassy. Right, peace.